Alone, yet with dreams in its eyes. Whispers of night under cold star skies. The spark in the dark, saw the dawn on the rise. With hands of earth, we shake the clay. Minds in search for a better way. In the shadows, we learn to fly. Igniting the fire, we chase the die. Awakening flame, we rise and we burn. From embers to ashes, the wheel starts to turn. With fire in our veins and the will to ascend. From the birth of a spark to the heights we defend. On the edge of the night we discovered our tongue. Words like thunder from whispers they sprung. Tales of the hunt in the stars we sung. Through the power of speech our journey begun. With hands of earth we shake the clay. Minds that search for a better way. In the shadows we learn to play. Igniting the fire we chase the die. Awakening flame, we rise and we burn. From embers to ashes, the wheel starts to turn. With fire in our veins and the will to ascend. From the birth of a spark to the heights we defend. Keys to the fields as we conquered the land. We fashioned the tools with the strength of our hands. With each step we took, we begin to understand that the earth was ours to shape and command. With hands of earth, we shake the clay. Minds that search for a better way. In the shadows, we learn to play. Igniting the fire, we chase the day. Awakening flame, we rise and we burn. From embers to ashes, the wheel starts to turn. With fire in our veins and the will to ascend. From the birth of a spark to the heights we defend. Ages we climb with fire and stone. From the first to the last, we've never been alone. Language our weapon and fire our guide. In the heart of the storm where the wild things abide. And as the echoes fade into the night, we stand on the shoulders of giants in flight. Awakening flame, forever we strive. The journey continues, the fire's alive. The journey continues, the fire's alive. Awakening flame, we rise and we burn. From embers to ashes, the wheel starts to turn. With fire in our veins and the will to ascend. From the birth of a spark to the heights we defend. From the cradle of the fertile plains, where the Tigris and Euphrates reigns, a world was born from mud and stone, underneath the scorching crimson dome. In the shadow of the sacred rot, the seeds of power quietly sat. With hands that till the earth they grew, a dawn of men the soil's first dew. As the rivers carved the lands, kings were forged by human hands. From dust to gold they made their way. The dawn of man, the light of day. Stone to steel, fire to wheel. lies, where kingdoms rise and the fallen cries. Through the ages across the lands, empires built with blood on their hands. From the walls of Troy to the sands of Rome, every stone laid with a broken bone. Warriors marched to the beat of war, expanding the borders, demanding more. Conquerors, kings, and those who defied in the name of glory. How many died? Now listen close to the stories they tell of empires forged in the fires of hell. In the dawn of iron and fire, where the rivers ran with blood, metal, stone, and steel rose up from the mud. Legions marching, shields held high. The Roman eagle spreads its wings to fly. From the hills of Rome to the shores of Greece, empires born in the fires of hell. In the dawn of iron and fire, where the rivers ran with blood, metal, stone, and steel rose up from the mud. Legions marching, shields held high. The Roman eagle spreads its wings to fly. From the hills of Rome to the shores of Greece, empires born in the heat of war's release. Swords clash in the twilight's glow. Cities fall as the empires grow. The earth trembles beneath the fight. Under the banner of might is right. Empires of the iron sky, where heroes live and legends die. In the shadow of the gods they stand, with bloodstained swords in hand. Conquest and glory, carved in stone. In every heart, a kingdom of its own. The ships did sail. Greek warriors told tales of the brutal gale. From Thermopylae to Marathon shore, the sons of Zeus forever waged their war. Alexander's dreams carved through the east, feeding the fires of war's hungry beast. Mountains crumble under war's command. Heroes rise, empires span the land. Wisdom and war, hand in hand, the rise and fall of every man. Empires of the iron sky, where heroes live and legends die. Bloodstained swords in hand, conquest and glory, carved in stone. In every heart, a kingdom of its own. The walls of battlefield, the spoils of pride, where empires rise, the weak must hide. From the sands of Carthage to Persian gates, destiny dances on the edge of fate. Victory echoes in the halls of time, written in blood and stories in rhyme. Empires of the iron sky, where heroes live and legends die. In the shadow of the gods they stand, with bloodstained swords in hand. Conquest and glory, carved in stone. In every heart, a kingdom of its own. It never fades, empires rise, but so do the graves. Through the ages, their voices cry in the tales of old, where legends lie. Empires of the iron sky, where the strongest live and the weakest die. In the desert sands, where the pharaohs reign, golden idols forged and the gods were named. Pyramids rose high, touching heaven's sky, but the power they saw was just a hollow cry. From the Nile to the throne they built their divine, but behind those masks it was men who aligned. Kings claimed the heavens, but ruled with steel. Their divine right a veil for the truth they conceal. Crown of faith, throne of lies, they bet the truth they hypnotized. From Egypt's sun to the darkened nights, religion's torch ignites the fight. Crown of faith, throne of lies, in the name of gods they justify, but the blood on their hands they can't disguise. Religion and power where truth dies. Through the ages dark, when the church held sway, kings bowed down lest they stray. With crosses in hand they forged their might. fight. From Rome to the crown they preached divine, but the power they held was far from benign. In temples and courts the lies were sealed, and the chains of belief they gently concealed. From the faith, fruit of lies, they bent the truth, they hypnotized. From Egypt's sun to the darkened nights, religion's torch ignites the fight. Crown of faith, fruit of lies, in the name of gods they justify, but the blood on their hands they can't disguise. Religion and power where truth dies. Through the ages dark, when the church held sway, kings bowed down, lest they stray. With crosses in hand they forged their might, baptized in fire they led the fight. From Rome to the crown they preached divine, but the power they held was far from benign. In temples and courts the lies were sealed, and the chains of belief they gently concealed. People in the heart of the shrine, power entwined in the name of the divine. But behind every altar, in every prayer's plea, lies a hand of man, claiming to be free. From Egypt's sun to the darkened nights, religion's torch ignites the fight. Crown of faith, fruit of lies, in the name of gods they justify, but the blood on their hands they can't disguise. Religion and power where truth dies. So we sing to the heavens with eyes wide open, in a world where truth was once broken. From the Pharaoh's tomb to the night's last stand, the crown of faith crumbles like sand. Religion and power hand in hand, but the truth of man will always withstand. In the shadow of the castle stone, where the banners wave, the cold winds moan, a time of blood, of steel and bone, the feudal lords sit on their throne. Chains of duty, bound by land, peasants toil with blistered hands. Knights ride out with sword in hand, for the king's command, for the church's brand. Oaths of honor forged in fire, in the name of God, in the name of the sire. But in the dark they all conspire, for power's taste, for dark desire. Iron crown, bloodstained ground, in the name of the cross the lost are found. Holy wars, the battle sound, in the struggle for power we're all bound. From the hills of Rome to Jerusalem's gate, marching forth in the name of fate, crusaders brave with hearts of hate, seeking glory, sealing fate. Kingdoms rise and kingdoms fall, behind stone walls the secrets call. In the halls where shadows crawl, the church and kings they fight for all. Oaths of honor forged in fire, in the name of God, in the name of the sire. But in the dark they all conspire, for power's taste, for dark desire. Iron crown, bloodstained ground, in the name of the cross the lost are found. Holy wars, the battle sound, in the struggle for power we're all bound. Iron crown, bloodstained ground, in the name of the cross the lost are found. Holy wars, the battle sound, in the struggle for power we're all bound. By the firelight in Castle Keep, where whispered plans in silence creep, the king's decree, the bishops leap into a night where secrets sleep. The blackened fields, the harvest die under a blood red cursed sky. The people pray, the children cry, as kings and priests their wills defy. Oaths of honor forged in fire, in the name of God, in the name of the sire. But in the dark they all conspire, for power's taste, A crown of thorns, a crown of gold. In these tales of old, the truth's untold. Behind every king, a bishop bold. Pulling the strings, hearts turned cold. A crown of gold. In these tales of old, the truth's untold. Behind every king, a bishop bold. Pulling the strings, hearts turned cold. In the shadows of the night, when knowledge lay to die, the flame of thought was reignited, piercing through the sky. Mutant birds press up, evolution birds began to fly. From forest to the northern lights, truth can never lie. Michelangelo's hands, they carved the divide. Da Vinci's vision soared beyond the confines. Galileo's eyes saw through the stars. The sailors chased the horizons far. Michelangelo's hands, they carved the divide. Da Vinci's vision soared beyond the confines. Galileo's eyes saw through the stars. The sailors chased horizons far. Renaissance fire burning through the dark, igniting minds and lighting every spark. Discovery winds taking us away to lands untold where mysteries lay. The compass spins, the sails are set on seas of endless blue. Columbus to Magellan's quest, the world begins anew. Empires rise and cultures blend in the world once thought so few. We break the chains of ignorance as reason cuts right through. Copernicus turns the heavens round, while maps are drawn on solid ground. Vespucci names a brand new land as kingdoms fall to knowledge hand. Renaissance fire burning through the dark, igniting minds and lighting every spark. Discovery winds taking us away to lands untold where mysteries lay. Of the past, the future forged in flame. Architects of destiny, they rose to stake their claim. Newton's laws and Shakespeare's prose forever carved the name. The world reborn in every stroke, the Renaissance same. The Sistine Chapel ceiling high reminds us all to reach the sky. Navigators chart the seas with newfound hope and daring plays. Renaissance fire burning through the night, a beacon leading us to truth and light. Discovery winds, we sail them strong. In the name of progress, we march along. When the tides of change, they roar and swell. In every book, in every bell, the world's a stage where dreams unfold. In every heart, the brave and bold. Wow! Renaissance fire burning through the night, a beacon leading us to truth and light. Discovery winds, we sail them strong. In the name of progress, we march along. So raise your voice, let it be known. The seeds of thought we fully grow. From Renaissance to future's blaze, we honor those who lit the way. There was 1789, the cries for freedom, the broken line, the bastard crumbles, the chains undone, a world reborn under a crimson sun. The old regime falls, the people rise, liberty's whisper in the midnight skies. Blood in the gutter, truth in the air, a revolution's roar, we were almost there. Revolution's fire burning bright, from the ashes of the old we ignite. Through the ages, hear the call, one by one the empires fall. Revolution's fire, we break the mold, a brand new world in our hands we hold. The clatter of steel, the engines hum, the industrial dawn, a rising drum. Smoke-stained skies, but progress gleams, building the future from iron dreams. Factories grow, the wheels spin fast, but the cost is heavy, the shadows cast. Workers chained to the grinding gear, revolution's whisper growing near. Revolution's fire burning bright, from the ashes of the old we ignite. Through the ages, hear the call, one by one the empires fall. Revolution's fire, we break the mold, a brand new world in our hands we hold. From Paris to Cuba, the flame spreads wide, chase battle cry on the mountainside. With fists of iron, hearts of flame, they fought for justice, they sought no fame. The world in turmoil, the tides will turn, in every heart revolutions burn. We stand on the shoulders of those who fight to bring the dawn from the darkest night. Paris to Cuba, the flame spreads wide, chase battle cry on the mountainside. With fists of iron, hearts of flame, they fought for justice, they sought no fame. The world in turmoil, the tides will turn, in every heart revolutions burn. We stand on the shoulders of those who fight to bring the dawn from the darkest night. Revolution's fire burning bright, from the ashes of the old we ignite. Through the ages, hear the call, one by one the empires fall. Revolution's fire, we break the mold, a brand new world in our hands we hold. The fire still burns, the fight's not done, with every revolution a new day begun. The sparks we carry, the flames we tend, in the name of freedom until the end. Revolution's fire, it never dies, in every heart, in every rise. meets the flesh. Cannon fire paints the night in a symphony of death. Lines were drawn in blood as the mighty empires clash. A world of blazing flames where the innocent was smashed. Rising smoke in a sky so black. Nations fall, there's no turning back. The cry of power, the sound of fear echoes through the years, it's still so clear. In world wars, we all fall down. Kings and tyrants wear the same crown. In the name of freedom, in the name of pride, millions perished in the great divide. We fight, we burn, we rise, we fall, but in the end, was it worth it all? Of the doomed to the streets of Berlin, history carved in stone by the wars we couldn't win. Cities crumbled, turned to dust under skies of iron gray. The world was left in ruins, yet the fire burns to die. Rising smoke in a sky so black. Nations fall, there's no turning back. The cry of power, the sound of fear echoes through the years, it's still so clear. In world wars, we all fall down. Kings and tyrants wear the same crown. In the name of freedom, in the name of pride, millions perished in the great divide. We fight, we burn, we rise, we fall, but in the end, was it worth it all? Streets of Berlin, history carved in stone by the wars we couldn't win. Cities crumbled to the dust under skies of iron gray. The world was left in ruins, yet the fire burns today. A century gone, yet the scars remain. The ghosts of war still call our name. In every flag that's raised, in every war cry screamed. We're haunted by the nightmares of the wars we dreamed. In world wars, we all fall down. Kings and tyrants wear the same crown. In the name of freedom, in the name of pride, millions perished in the great divide. We fight, we burn, we rise, we fall, but in the end, was it worth it all? Fade, but the silence screams in the ruins of our shattered dreams. We look to the skies, but the stars are gone. In the shadow of world wars, we all move on. Move on, move on, move on. Of this screen, where the codes collide, we've built a kingdom of circuits, where the wires never lie. From the static of the past to the binary sky, we're the children of the future, born from silicons. Click, click, tap, tap, echoes in the night. The world's a little smaller on the satellite light. Scroll through the ages with the swipe of your hand. We're all connected in this digital land. We're living in a wild world where the data streams never die. The internet's a global voice and we're all just bits in the sky. From the east to the west, we're breaking the
the speed of light. We've turned the wheel of progress, now we're burning bright. Globalization's anthem, sung in every tongue. One world, one network, where the song's never unsung. Click, click, tap, tap, echoes in the night. The world's a little smaller on the satellite light. Scroll through the ages with the swipe of your hand. We're all connected in this digital land. We're living in a wild world where the data streams never die. The internet's a global voice and we're all just bits in the sky. From the east to the west, we're breaking the chains. No more borders, no more walls in this wired world we reign. Hey. We're the architects of change, with a keyboard in our hands, building empires of knowledge where no one understands. The power of connection, the pulse of the web. We're rewriting history with every word we've said. Hey! Hey! We're living in a wild world where the data streams never die. The internet's a global voice and we're all just bits in the sky. From the east to the west, we're breaking the chains. No more borders, no more walls in this wired world we reign. Hey. In this wired world we reign. Hey. In this wired world we reign. We got the power, the world in our hands. In this wired world we reign. They build their castles in the sky while the rest of us is crawl. They whisper lies and shadows in the gilded marble halls. Promises of freedom wrapped in chains of gold. They sell our future for a profit and leave us out in the cold. They're the puppeteers pulling all the strings. We're just pawns in our game of kings. But the walls are closing in, they can't hide. Their empire's crumbling, can't run from the tide. Chain of greed, it binds us tight. In the dark they kill the light. Power, money, that's their creed. Feeding off our endless need. Chain of greed, it drags us down. They wear the crown, we wear the frown. But the flame inside won't die. We'll break the chain and reach the sky. Their vaults are filled with what we bleed, but one day we will plant the seed. They're the architects of our despair, but we'll rise, we'll tear down their lair. Their gauntlet thrones will turn to rust. We'll shatter the system, reclaim our trust. Chain of greed, it binds us tight. In the dark they kill the light. Power, money, that's their creed. Feeding off our endless need. Chain of greed, it drags us down. They wear the crown, we wear the frown. But the flame inside won't die. We'll break the chain and reach the sky. No more lies, no more deceit. We'll bring our empire to its knees. From the ashes we'll rebuild a world where the people are fulfilled. No more power games, no more lies. Together we'll rise, break the ties. The reign of terror ends tonight. We'll stand as one, reclaim our rights. the fight inside. We'll break the chain, no longer slaves. Together we'll rise from our graves. The chain of greed won't hold us down. We'll wear the truth as our crown. We've been down in the darkness, where the shadows call our name. But we walk through the fire, and we're never quite the same. With every scar we've learned to stand, facing storms hand in hand. The weight of the world on our back, but we're ready for the next attack. When the world says it can't go on, we find strength in every dawn. With the fire in our hearts so strong, we rise, we rise, we rise above. We're the sparks that light the night. Burning bright, we'll take the fight. Through the pain, through the fear, we'll stand tall, we're pioneers. Every challenge that we face, we'll overcome, we'll set the pace. With our dreams, we'll rise above. We'll build the future on the wings of love. Every fall's just a lesson learned. Every bruise is a badge we've earned. Through the broken glass we see the light. We're warriors in the dead of night. With a heart that beats like thunder, tearing walls that pull us under. We'll break free from every chain. We're the calm within the hurricane. Where the world says it can't go on, we find strength in every dawn. With the fire in our hearts so strong, we rise, we rise, we rise above. We're the sparks that light the night. Burning bright, we'll take the fight. Through the pain, through the fear, we'll stand tall, we're pioneers. Every challenge that we face, we'll overcome, we'll set the pace. With our dreams, we'll rise above. We'll build a future on the wings of love. In every tear we find a way to turn the night into the day. With every breath we rise again. With a hope that never ends.